Yo, we're live. Also, I think the audio quality might be a little bit better this stream than the last stream. So let me pull up the stream to make sure everything's good. Cool. Yeah, I can hear myself. All right, I'm gonna move that there. All right, so we're doing 2 streams. Hopefully, I can read like another 7 chapters because I'm 15 behind. I literally just read. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if I can read another 7 chapters in the next 2 hours, 2.5 hours, we're on good pace. Because tonight I'm going to around 5:45, 6 o'clock, go get dinner, and then come back and stream on Twitch because I promised everyone that I would be. We're gonna do a live reaction to the Netflix series called Sprint. And also, I'm streaming because A, I want to catch up on One Piece. It's been way too long, and B, YouTube sent me an email that was like, "Yo, you got to start posting content again." And I was like, "All right, fine." So we're on chapter 1107. I'll be popping in and out of doing this in and out, so that way you guys can see what I'm reading occasionally because what's it called? I don't want any copyright stuff. The movie Moving was so good. The way your impression of the characters changing, you get to know them. Definitely worth the watch. All right, so we got the Giant Warrior back. Dory and Brage. I didn't expect them to show up, but it makes a lot of sense if we're going to Elbaf next. Omikashi, take the others and swing around the side. Sink any ship you see. Watch out for those cannons. We got Brage and Dory, the boys who we haven't seen since technically Shanks a handful of chapters ago, but since Little Garden. And then we've got Kashi and Oimo. Oh my god. Oimo. Who I believe were on Dressrosa, if I'm not mistaken. So I might be wrong, but you guys will have to let me know. Countless members of the old crew have also been spotted. What do they want? The fabled giant warrior pirates are here. Where have they been all these years? We've got confirmed sighting of both Broggy the red ogre and Dory the blue ogre. Ah, they're called ogres. They must have layers. Yo! The Don Tanimal himself. What up, dude? Did you see that? Check your messages right now. Did you see that picture I sent you? Tell me that is not the hardest picture of me running ever. I'm gonna show stream. Look. Dude, that's so badass. That's one of the best pictures I've ever had of myself running. Ever. It's so good, dude. I texted it to you. The giant pirates have made landfall. Blast them to smithereens. Also, I'm going to be watching Sprint. They keep getting better. I know. I'm going to be watching Sprint on Netflix tonight if you want to join us on Twitch. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I'm going to watch it. So we've got... See, this is a little cool moment with Usopp. He's like, yo, who's here? Those are my boys. That's so cool. Because he hasn't seen them since like the beginning of One Piece. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. That almost 1,000 chapters later, we finally see him. I think I'm gonna be going in for overtime. 12-hour shift today. Whack, dude. Whack. Because we gotta play games, dude. It's been too long. And then I called you on Saturday, which I'm gonna go off topic real quick from One Piece. But I called you on Saturday, and then I think you put me on speaker and put the phone down and then walked away. And I was getting stuff done, but after like 5 to 10 minutes, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I was gonna be stubborn, and then I like tried calling your name, but you didn't hear me. But I heard you talking, so I was like, I knew you were in the room, but It's not my fault. It was so funny. Like I could hear you talking, and I was like, dude, like Dante, Dante. So it was pretty good. Um, so yeah, Master Froggy, Master Dory. I can see Oyo and Kashi too, but they went to Little Garden to pick up their leaders. Yep. So yeah, everyone from Little Garden and Dressrosa. That's got to be it, man. I was worried. I thought we might not see them in Elbaf. Yeah, we're gonna see them in Elbaf. A refresher on the giant warrior pirates. Long ago, the world was terrorized by this formidable group led by co-captains Dory and Broggy. Their crew would disband after they got into a certain quarrel. Luffy and the gang helped them out when their century-long duel was interrupted later on while storming a different island. They would encounter and befriend Oimo and Kashi, a pair of giants who set out to check on their captains. Also, dude, I don't know if we ever talked about the ending of Naruto, but I'm on the last like 2-3 episodes. It's just like, dude. I mean, I'm done. I'm done with the series. The only ones that I have next are the wedding episodes. Aliens. Looks like they're really giving into those Marines. Can't believe you guys know each other. They must have kind of running after hearing the news. How's that possible? Oh my gosh, you online at the same time as the stream? I was streaming earlier. Everyone was busy. The Navy marshaled a ton of manpower for this operation. No wonder it'd make the papers. Yeah, so I finished Naruto. That was wild. Also, how are you a mod and not the Don Tanimal himself? I don't answer. Well, add as moderator, managing moderator. The Navy marshaled a ton of manpower for this operation. It's no wonder it'd make the papers. Reckon the headlines must be painting them in a good light. This is big news already, huh? I guess that makes sense. They didn't come here to wage war. They came to help us get out of here. We gotta hurry and finish our prep. It's Brooke. Where are you? Very close, but we won't be able to stop for tea. We need to stop. If we fly off the edge, we'll be fried by the barrier. This is Lilith. The numbskull really is brainless. We can't afford to dilly-dally, so pay attention. Oh, by the way, while Brooke is saying that, and he's like, yo, we can't afford to leave right now, he's just drinking some tea. Casually drinking some tea like nothing ever happened. So there you go. Let's see. Sounds like they're getting fired up. I'm mod because I'm a queen. I know. The queen, but you get it. Sounds like they're getting fired up. We need to be ready and leave at this moment. Noticed. How are you today? How is everybody doing today? I'm going in and out because I don't want to get hit with copyright for the stupid thing. So, need to be ready. This isn't time to be picking fights. Zoro. Zoro's fighting Rob Lucci. So you're pretty tough, but I'm in a hurry. It's time to wrap this off. Only the winner gets to talk like that, Roronoa. Your crew's waiting for you, right? You're just a burden at this point. Also, yeah, you saw what I said about you saw what I said about Naruto. I finally finished it. Those fools will never make it if they can't cut off the arm to save the body. Giving up now would be doing them a favor. Waiting for the corpse is pointless after all. It almost sounds like you think you're the one in control of this fight, Rob Lucci. Dude, Zoro's about to go off. And then somebody shot a laser towards them. Damage report, roughly 30 of our small to medium-sized ships have been sunk with no signs of it stopping. Pull back all smaller vessels with the lead the battleships. We can't afford to leave an opening. Yes, sir. Vice Admiral Red King. This is pitiful sight. What powers do I have as mod? Whatever you want to have. What a riot it was. Dude, I'm man. Madara was a freaking G. And then I'm pissed out at how he went. Like, dude, he shouldn't have gone out the way he went out. It was all part of my plan. But it was all a part of my plan. And I tricked you. Okay. finishing Naruto take you 10 years? It took me a handful of months. It probably took me 10 months. When did I start? I started in like December-ish. To think we, or maybe like November-ish. I started wintertime. To think we Marines have to fire our own weapons. Fire on our own weapons. Yep. Hey, Bonnie. What's with the waterworks? Why wouldn't I be crying, you idiot? I've been looking for you for so long. I've been here the whole time. Sure, I didn't know you were Nika. Nika, what's that? Yeah, what's the deal with the flimsy punch you tried to throw earlier? I was going for a big rubbery attack like you. If it's so flimsy, why don't you show me how it's done? Give that old windbag a good one for Vegapunk. Then we can get out of here. None of you filthy cockroaches have a right to live now. You're wrong. All right, Bonnie, sounds like a plan. Dude, Luffy's so dumb. Luffy's so dumb. For the record, this is how you punch. And he winds up like a dang Looney Tune, because that's his new ability now. Right there. He's winding up like a Looney Tune. And then he says, you're going to pay for hurting my friends. Because remember, the power prevails. Booming Dawn Gatling. God dang, dude. That's an interesting move. Dude, he put the freaking hurt on him. Everybody's dying, by the way. Everybody's miserable right here. You're going to have to use those legs if you want to get out of here, Bonnie. The hover function should still work while we're on the island. Let's go, Vegapunk. Go on without me, Bonnie. I've been a doctor for long enough to know that if I move now, I'll die. Oh, so you'll be dead either way, that is. Did this man just kick light? Okay, so his ability is light. And Sanji came... Oh, I think it's part of the boots. Oh, no, yeah, he kicked the freaking laser. And then he had the cheesiest line ever that says light bar physics books and start from scratch. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny. I like that one. That's pretty good. The power of love, baby. You guys remember the Power of Pine Sol commercials? I love that. All right, let's go to the northeast port. Well, I'm in a real pickle now. They'll expect me to at least bring back your heads after all this. You better start drafting an apology letter for them. Who walked up on him? Uh-oh. Oh, no. All right, so one of Blackbeard's crew members are here, which I did not expect at all. This is crazy. They show up at the craziest times ever. My, look at you. Just what kind of delicious powers do you have? To think an elder would come down to the surface and bless us with his presence is unheard of. But it sure made our job a hell of a lot easier. Mission complete. What business do you have here? All right, Blackbeard Pirates, third ship captain Van Auger. He's got the warp fruit. Oh, wait a second. Okay, Blackbeard ship pirates, sixth ship captain Gatarina Devon. I don't know how to read, but her ability is the dog fruit, the nine-tailed fox. We were just talking about Naruto. That's hilarious. Katarina Devon, I'm surprised a level 6 escapee like you would choose the life of a subordinate. And she says, teach is special, as is his lineage. He's probably one of them. Ah, so you know about that. Your crew is always up to something. What do you hope to get out of these stunts? And then Van Auger's like, oh, I want the world. We want the world. So, like, who do you think we are? This is actually pretty good. I'm going to show a little bit more of it. He's like, we want the world. And then he attacks them, and then they disappear. Let's be off then. We're still on land. Couldn't you have warped us any further? We're still on land. I haven't mastered it yet. Interesting. Wait, please. Supersonic Van Auger, Maiden, Hunter, Katarina Devon. Good Lord. I never thought I'd meet you in a place like this. I'm a pirate like you. My name's Caribou. I've been looking for you guys for like ever. Sorry, I meant to say forever. I said sail because I wanted to be a great man just like him. He's my idol. He's my hero. I've always dreamed of being a lackey on Commodore Teach's crew. It's all I've ever wished for. Please take me to meet him. Front cover and spread. Carrie Devon can now transform into the form of an elder. When she touched Saturn, I think she will copy his appearance and can transform into him. Wonder what Blackbeard Pirate is up to this time. yeah, no, dude. This final arc is about to be insane. Went to the Fake Types live show. It was simply astonishing to hear someone rap that fast in person. Talk about breathtaking. Get it? Because he didn't take a breath. Oh, we got the lovely ladies of One Piece. We've got Boa, Robin. What's her name from the movie? That's oh god, the girl with the sword. I can't remember what her name is. And Nami. During the barrage. Please wait. What's his story? He's wet-haired caribou. That's right. Please hold on. You may be a pirate, but this is a government island, and there are people after the Commodore's life. You've got it all wrong. Trust me. If you guys kill me here, Commodore Teach will have your heads. And why is that? Because I have extremely valuable information, the kind that's hard to come by. Information on the ancient weapons which bear the names of the gods. See, yeah, this dude's crazy because like he also knows Luffy's like true One Piece goal. So that's one thing as well. Like after finding the One Piece, he has a goal. Information on the ancient weapons which bear the names of the gods. First is the curious power of Fishman Island's Princess Shirahoshi, known as Poseidon. Then there's Pluton sleeping underground in Wano. The only people in the world who know the whereabouts of both are the Straw Hat crew and myself. Bring me to the Commodore. I'll surrender that information free of charge. I'm sure he'll be pleased. I hope he kills him. Just take me with you because I know I can be of use. Pull back from the shore. We have to stop firing on the Pacifista. Those dang bubble shields. I never thought we'd learn about the power of the special science group like this. Yeah, while they're attacking your own fleets. All right. Vice Admiral Bluegrass, Vice Admiral Hound, Vice Admiral Guillotine. That's a pretty cool name. This is so frustrating. I can't cut loose. We'd just be hurting ourselves by taking out those units. I'd be unprecedented, but if there's any chance of calling off the Buster Call for now. Vegapunk himself gave that pirate the authority to command the pacifist, right? There's no way we can stop. Vice Admiral Doberman. He's a dog. After this, there's no doubt he's Rebel scum, Star Wars. We should focus on getting the pacifista back on our side. That means taking Jewelry Bonnie's head. All available vice admirals should leave their stations and hunt her down immediately. Her current escape route is from the center of Fabrio Stratum. Good lord. Lead her to the northeast coast. We must eliminate her. Roger that. Tosa here. I'm already hot on their heels, and I'll get them. These fingers will drag her to hell. My 10-barrel finger gun can even rip open armor. So it's like the finger pistols, but all 10. It seems like it's like hockey backed as well. Who hit him? Oh, a giant. Dude, that's so funny. A freaking one of the giants just went bonk. Just knocked him down. There are giants on the island. Are they enemies too? We're in a rush, you know. Who are you guys? We check. Oh, yeah. Frankie doesn't know them. That's a good point. We checked the bounty posters to make sure we'd recognize the new members, but none of you look familiar. Are you researchers? We've come to get the Straw Hats. What for? Luffy's my captain. Do you have a grudge against him? No, nothing like that. We've only got gratitude for him. We're warriors from Elbaf. If you're friends, if you are friends of his, we'll do our best to keep you safe. Luffy, Sanji, and Vegapunk are still back there. Can you help them too? Those names sure take me back. You betcha, little missy. Vegapunk, he's the one that Scholar mentioned, right? Carry them to the ship. Aye, captains. Well, we'll go on ahead. The fire's starting to get out of control. Giant allies, huh? They are the masters Usopp's always been going on about. The senseis, or the senpais. Vice Admiral Urban. The line's gone dead. Oh, excuse me. Did they counter his attack, or was it the giants? I'm heading to the island. Hop on, doll. We'll attack from the sea. The ship on the northeast shore is definitely from Elbaf. Our fortune keeps flip-flopping. Giants are no joke. Have you ever fought one? My commander officer a little over 20 years ago was a giant. Past tense, you must be talking about Saul. He was a tough cookie. Where are the others? In the lab above the clouds on a sky island? Not exactly, just above us. You can't move. How are we meant to save you then? Ouch, if you try to move me, I'll die from internal hemorrhaging. But we promised to get you off this island, didn't we? I did ask you for that, but I made my bed, and there are things I must protect. I was hoping Bonnie's command override would have remained a secret till she was a little bit older. She'll be a target for the rest of her life. Please look after her. Looks like he's given up any pretense of looking human. There's a strange look in his eyes. Oh, he's in full form now. Seems like he's completely coated in venom, too. That looked like Venom 100. All right, so we got a big panel here. I'll show this one. All right, oof, Luffy dodge. Sanji, you'll get Gramps out of here. Don't stop, even if he's moaning about the pain. No problem. Ouch, ouch, stop it. I said it's fine. Leave me, Sanji. Simmer down. We'll figure it out. Oh, God, Kizaru kicked. Oh, my God, he freaking shot him again. Dang it. This dude is just dying. Like, literally, how is he not dead yet at this point? You've got to get back to the entrance. Crap, I'm sorry, Vegapunk. Dang, dude, he got freaking stabbed again. Hey, what are you smiling about? Stay with me. All right. Beep beep, mic check, testing 1, 2, 3. Attention world. Hello there. This is Dr. Vegapunk, the world's greatest and most humble scientific genius. I'm sure this message will come as a shock for you all, but please bear with me. What I'm about to tell you is the truth about our world. All right, so Luffy turned giant, and then he said, and you two, you know there's no way I'm letting you escape, right? Oh, see, the tides have turned. The tides have turned. Now Luffy's the one in charge. He's like, yeah, look at me. I am the captain now. That is literally what he just said. Remember, one guy said to me, Kizaru was cauterizing his wounds, secret alien helping him out. It's possible, because he seems like he's still alive. Submerged Onigashima cover story. It's not a fan request, so it's real. Submerged Onigashima. It's a peanut caramel nougat bar. I'm gonna take a bite and then finish reading. Oh. Oda said he went to Shibuya to get a taste of some munjayaki goodness, but there were long lines everywhere, so I gave up. Is it really that popular there? Maybe. All right. Stella, is this wise? A message to the world. What's the title of this chapter? Termination. Even if you set this broadcast to start suddenly, it may not work. What do you mean? We're counting too much on people being ready to receive and relay this. You know how it is with information. Agencies will always spread the news around the world by the next day. You think so, but what if someone intercepts or censors our message? What the? Where's this broadcast coming from? It's coming from every ship's transponder stale. You're right. Any suggestions? We could piggyback off the Navy's comms traffic. Cut the connection. That's the thing. We can't. That would allow us to force a worldwide constant broadcast with our signal strength at maximum. I see that'll make it possible for anyone with a transponder snail to receive our initial voice message. But they'll still need a while to prepare their visual transponder snails. The time to set that up will vary from place to place. Let's take an interval of 1 hour. What are you planning to say, Vegapunk? That's Vegapunk, right? An hour, that's too long. Don't you realize what'll happen in that time? Where's it coming from? Why now? There are people who won't be pleased when we start this broadcast. They may find a way to terminate it before we finish. Ah, fair point. In that case, let's set the preparation interval to 10 minutes. Vegapunk, that's your voice, right? People of the world. Uh-oh. The Holy Land of Mary Joisie. What is this transmission? Saturn, have you dealt with Vegapunk? What's the meaning of this? Kizaru delivered a killing blow. I saw it myself. He should be dead. Could he have set this up, a dead man's switch, so that the message would play upon the death of his main body? That seems likely. We have no way of knowing what he will say. If we just pinpoint the source of this broadcast, the only location that seems plausible is the lavostratum on Egghead, but it's currently protected by that barrier of his. What should we do for the remaining 9.5 minutes? We could get inventing, so there's so much to do. How about some coffee? Dressrosa, the New World. Did you hear that? This is Dr. Vegapunk we're talking about. If he's still trying to tell the entire world something, it must be a big deal. Get a visual transponder snail out here, put up a screen. Hurry, we only have 10 minutes. The wise man Luffy Land kidnapped? What's happening? Don't tell me you guys trusted another bad article about Lucy. That's Rebecca? That looks like his dad right there. Or her dad. That's her dad, right? Yeah, that's her dad. Oh, and there's what's his name down there? I could also calculate the probability of interference happening. We've got the video ready. Is that Vegapunk? Fuchsia Village in the East Blue. What's this about? I thought just gonna be more news, bad mouthing Luffy, visual transponder snail. If only the village had one. How about it, Mayor? Who's gonna pay for that? Raising it wouldn't be free, you know. Isn't having audio enough? Water 7 Grand Line. Wake up, this can't be good. Alish. Alishi. Alish. That's really how it's pronounced. Prepare to screen the message. Yes, Mr. President, it's already playing in the room next door. Screens for each dock are also being prepared. It's nighttime, but considering the importance of this event, a summons has been issued notifying all citizens to be within the screens at 10 minutes. Is there anything else? What's with this feed? Is it really being relayed to the Navy frequencies, but it's encrypted? Where are Luffy and the others? Don't be a ditz. Look at the clock on the background. That isn't the current time at Egghead. It must have been pre-recorded. After all, the Buster Call is bound to have reduced the island to a sea of flames by now. Well, you'd be surprised. Big news, Morgan. You'd be surprised. West Blue. It's Dr. Vegapunk in the flesh. I heard his mind was a cut above the rest, but this isn't what I expected. North Blue. The man who lit up the world. South Blue. Oh, what do you want to know? It might be the invention of the century or something. Kamabaka Kingdom. 10 minutes to brew the coffee. I won't get a sip in. I see the probability of interference in this time frame is exceedingly low. What is Vegapunk up to now? More importantly, has he lost his head? Oh, basically. So that's the Dr. Vegapunk everyone's always talking about. He's quite the man to do this in the middle of a crisis. I think I'll be dead soon. Looks like my punches don't damage you. I'm not letting you two run off. Not till I'm sure my friends have escaped. Gum Gum Booming Dawn. Symbol. I was going to say clap. Dude, he just pushed the two of them right into each other. That's so funny. They're flat papers. Since you keep getting better no matter what, I'll send you two flying for good. God dang, dude. He just threw them into the dang ship. What's it going to take you down? What's it going to take to keep you down? What in the world happened? Are you all right, Admiral? Dude, he's so over it. I'm telling you, this man is just like, oh. There's no time, Saturn. We cannot allow Vegapunk to speak freely. Whoa, that was close. There it is. This is our ship. I hope Vegapunk and the others are all right. I will perform the summoning very well. Black Lightning? Oh, are all of them being summoned? What's going on? Luffy's eyes leaving his head. What the heck? When did just like when that spider geezer appeared, the planets are aligning. Are all of them about to show up? I'm not reading the comments because I feel like one of them is about to be a spoiler. Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage. I'm going to travel all over Wano just like Odin. I'm having trouble getting the Cat Me Mew video out of my head. The one with the cat getting in trouble is Too Cute by Ichiro Oda. Black lightning fills the sky. What in the world? It's just like when Saint Saturn arrived. I hope everyone's okay. Yeah, we gotta leave, dude. The Holy Land of Mary Josie. Stella, what's that? Room of Authority. This way, it's the answer to everyone's dreams. Vega coffee. Just with the drop of it, you can transform a mug of water into a delicious brew. So how many minutes did that kill? It wasn't exactly a strict deadline, but we still have 7 minutes. Let's start as scheduled. Everyone landed. All right. Even if they try to silence our broadcast, that amount of extra time won't be long enough to stop us. Nothing important. Just making sure. Even if they try to silence broadcast, stop us. I'm gonna let Nami-san and the others know. Luffy's like, there's 5 of you monsters? So we've got the Itsumare, the Gyuki, the Hoki, the Bakotsi. I'll share my screen for this one so you guys can see, because this is a good panel. They all landed. Bakotsi and the Sandworm. Worm. Oh, they look terrifying. Good lord. The supreme overseers of the world government, the 5 elder planets. Dude, Luffy's like, well, I'm in trouble now. Honestly, this is such a really cool panel. I wonder if I can screenshot that. In One Piece. Let's see. Let's see. Where's One Piece? I'm gonna use thumbnail. Black Clover, GGK, One Piece. There we go. Paste, mark as spoiler. There we go. Nay. So they are mythical Zoans. The question is, what is going to take them down? Oh, he's half and half. He's an old man and like a dark skeleton horse. What stopped the pacifista? Oh, so he moved so fast that they don't even know what happened. Did you see that? A large horse was spotted galloping down the coastline. A large horse. The pacifista on this end. The pacifists on this end have all stopped. Say where those slash marks negative. They've been partially frozen. Nami, Robin, can anyone come in? It's hard to explain what's going on down here, but we can't waste any more time. We have to get out of here. Attention all troops. This announcement is regarding the fallen pacifista. The freezing of their neural circuitry has rendered them temporarily paralyzed. Someone on our side did that. That solves the friendly fire problem, but this is our chance to eliminate Bonnie. She was heading to the northeast shore with the Straw Hat crew. Half of the pacifista have already been neutralized. Whoever did it must be an ally. Just focus on escaping. A literal monster is flying up there. You have to run now. Freeze. Oh, excuse me. So this old guy with the sword is freezing everything. This other guy is a worm. It's digging like a worm. Sanji Usopp here will be sure to run. But Zoro and Jinbei aren't back yet. We've met up with Brooke and Lilith, and the ship's good to go. See, I told you it would work out. Thanks to Usopp, not you. It sounds like that's funny. Thanks to Usopp. She's just mad at him. She kicked him in the knee. Sounds like the situation is dire, but if he's still fighting, I'll drag him by force. Isn't it tempting to go find the source of all this strong hockey? It's cropping up everywhere. Sorry, Jinbei, it's all up to you. There they are, they're still at it. Dang Mosshead putting everyone in danger. What a burden. Spotted handgun. Spin, spin. 3 sword style. Spotted leopard. Hahava hunt. Did he just get him? Did he just say, hey, I'm ending this now? Is that what that was? That's literally what that was. I'm about to pull this up real quick. He literally, you know what? Okay, let me throw my sword up in the air, catch it. Yeah, we're ending this now. That's literally what it was just then. You're attempting to go find the source of all this strong hockey. Yeah, no. He already ended him. Yep, look, he's down for the count. Leafy better. Did you see him? A dark belly is no place for someone like that. Let's go. What a nostalgic face. Ah! So are they talking about Luffy's face or the worm's face? of the Sawing Sun. They didn't decapitate him though. Close one. I don't think it worked. There's no way that they decapitated it. Hang on, the old timer giants are here too. It's been so long, Straw Hat. See you. The waiting around was getting unbearable. That's pretty funny. Cover and color spread next issue. Okay, everyone called this. Everyone. This was like the biggest theory that was going on is that they were the five demons or whatever. Title could be just falling stars. Zoro's move name references Kokoba Hahava, the coldest hell in Buddhism. The meaning boils down to leopard hunt, and he pronounces leopard as Madara, spotted, to play off Lucci's move. That's what I figured it was, a play off of him. Dorenbragi's move name means sawing sun, but the Furigana makes it sound like child of the sun, making it almost seem like a continuation of their dialogue about darkness being no place for Luffy. The elders' beast forms are all references to various mythical creatures. The spider, giant cow-like face, and they attack people on the beach. Itsumade is a creepy bird yokai with a human face and snake-like body. Hoki is a monster from Chinese folklore, famous for terrorizing the countryside. And then skeletal yokai, spirit of a horse that burned to death. And sandworm is a mythical serpent or legless dragon that appears in numerous modern fantasies and franchises. Could also be related to similar creatures in works like Dune, which I've seen before. Color panel. Bet you're as carefree as ever building models with a halo above you saying the life of a mangaka is tough. I salute you. Yeah, so Bonnie's definitely going to join the crew. There's no way. The looming threat, the sun's shield. The fight's over, Zoro. Let's move. What in the world? This hockey is unreal. He's still standing. Jimmy, have you got him yet? I'm on it. Come on, Zoro. You've already won. Fisherman Karate. Sorry about this, Rob Lucci. 5,000 brick fist. Why would you apologize? Take it, dude. Freaking doesn't matter. Rob Lucci of Cypher Pole Aegis Zero. Where is York? We have to hurry. What is that thing? She's still tied up in the control room. It's on the 4th floor of building A. The two that just ran off are Roronoa Zoro and Jinbei, the Knight of the Sea. There are 5 more Straw Hats up here and 2 Vegapunks. They're preparing to escape from the back entrance of the Labostratum. Also, there are 85 Cypherpole agents and 4 Seraphim imprisoned in the basement. And we have 6 minutes before Vegapunk's message. Splendid work. I have no further queries. One last thing. My partner should be in the control room. He was badly injured. Please find a way to spare him. That might not be possible. It's hard to single out a lone insect when you're exterminating the hive. Dude, he doesn't care about you, Lucci. He only let you live because you sort of gave him information. You know what I'm saying? To them, Lucci is literally an insect as well. He's a pawn. They consider him below a pawn. Really? I like how happy they are to see each other. Been over 2 years. We hardly recognized you. Excuse me. They tell tales about this god in Elbaf. Where did you learn about how he looked? Your appearance. It's a pleasant surprise. I don't get it, but we can talk later. Giants, the most unpalpable complication. What enormous beasts. It feels like we're back in the jungles of Elbaf. Old timers, we're not meant to fight right now. We're supposed to run away. We know Sanji told us when we bumped into him earlier. When you see Luffy, tell him we're meeting on the other end of this island. Dory Broggy, I'm counting on you. See, you got it. See you there. We decided to help you escape. Goal is Elbaf's ship. After we saw the news, the report said the Navy was surrounding you after all. All right. That horn means the signal from the captains. They found Straw Hat. Head to the ship. We're getting out of here. Rescuing them was our only goal. It's not like warships have treasure to loot, anyways. You're not wrong. Dang it. They're signaling to retreat. That won't do. Allow me to blow a horn of my own. Pause. It'll drive home the futility of the escape. He said, roar, with hockey infused roar. His eyes are behind him now. Ryan's going crazy again. You good, Straw Hat? You held on, your body's so funky. That was close. Conqueror's hockey roar. Yeah, exactly. Who is this guy? Some government big shot. Froggy, right. Sun Shield? Svalin? I'm not going to know how to say that. What quirk of destiny ties you together? Do you have any idea who this man is? Of course we do. He's our buddy. Yeah, exactly. It's the power of freaking friendship. And then they hit him. Split Skylda? Skylda? Skylda. I don't know how to say that. If that's where you stand, then we have to erase you too from world history along with him. That's Venom. Watch out. He just freaking picked up a. He picked up a palm tree, chewed it up. Hold on, you guys need to see. Picked up a palm tree, chewed it up, and turned it into a freaking baseball bat. And paint. Where did the paint come from? He is a Looney Tunes character, basically. So he just hit the Venom back at have a taste of your own medicine. Oh my god, dude. Dude, I love how shocked he is too. That's so funny. The flames will block off the forest. All right, let's go. Can't die. What? I told you the other guy wasn't gonna die. They've gone through. No, we have to hurry these guys. These guys can't die. Then let's get it. Let's get a move on if they're really immortal. No idea, but no matter what I do, they keep coming back. I've never heard of any rare race or ability granting that kind of power. We may be running, but I still count this as a victory. Zoro, Jinbei, hurry! We're on our own. We're on our own. It's faster to just run normally in front of the ship. Look, you're not going anywhere, Julie Bonnie. Huff, huff. One Piece will be on a 3-week break next week. Where's the room displayed on the monitor? God, monster. It spoke. Who are you? Leave me be. Kizuru-san, are you hurt? Let us treat you. My wounds run deep. We should attend to them right away. Let me just rest already. Dude, he's having it. He's tired. Something way bigger than a giant just showed up on the northwest shore. The flames aren't even phasing it. It's like a titan in the middle of an inferno and seems to be growling something. Forgive me, Joy Boy. For what? What is the apology for? I got what? 10 more chapters? Hard aspect. Mark III Pacifista have all been incapacitated. Don't let up. Keep firing. We can't let Emperor Straw Hat crews escape. It'll be a disaster if Jewelry Bonnie gets away. She's no more than a little 12-year-old girl, and you gave her the power to eradicate entire nations. Your defiance is as foolish as it is insolent, Vegapunk. Let's hurry back to the ship. Yeah, some scary looking guys just arrived. Stop them from setting sail. Target the ship from Elbaf and sink it. Get to the northeastern front on the double. Not letting you through. Out of the way. Right. Strong right. Super. The Giants, they take care of my dad. I'm going to finish this bite real quick, but I'll throw the thing on the stream so we can read along while I chew. Dude, she see, she's just a mere 12-year-old. Yeah, and like a 28-year-old's body. All right. There's only 4 minutes left now. This is definitely the same room. There's no doubt this was where it was filmed, but well, he's just shooting stuff now. Laser beams. Don't do anything crazy still. There's not enough time. See, you didn't stop diddly squat. But we can cool the coffee down if we use a thermoelectric device to alternate the. If I were Stella, I'd have made sure the broadcast signal was well hidden. Then I shall continue until the entire lab is vaporized. That'd be a mistake. The second floor of Building B is dedicated to weapons development, and the first floor houses the power station. Not only that, but the third floor of Building C stores a number of high-pressure gas cylinders. If you damage any of those, the resulting explosion will blow Punk Records to smithereens. Then think of a solution. You satellites all share. Oh, then think of a solution. You satellites all share an identical thought process, correct? Of course, I know exactly how to stop this. Our relationship is troubled enough. Besides, I don't want to rack up any more sins. I sense the voice of a small life form above. I mean, from Punk Records? Don't tell me he hid the snail in there. It'll be one of the broadcast snails we really recently finished developing. They're shaped like this with sort of a triangular shell. Where's the entrance? What a relief. It's gone. I guess it wasn't interested in us. So that's Kaku, right? The feeling is mutual. What in the blue blazes was that monster? Going off what we overheard. Oh, yeah, so that's other people down there, too. I think it's one of the 5 elders. Go figure. What a repulsive transformation. That's a good point. So why are you still here? Did your new pals leave you high and dry? I'd be downright heartbroken if it weren't for your own recent double cross. I decided to stay on my own volition. Needed somewhere to be here to carry out this mission. Someone needed to be here to carry out this final mission. I don't know why I just like zoned out then. Hang on, we're just gonna leave Stussy behind. There's no helping it. That darn barrier has to be lowered the instant the ship attempts its big escape. And mind you, the frontier dome can only be disarmed from the command tower. The lady wanted to do it herself. You can only respect that and show our gratitude by getting out of here alive. But getting the mess out. That's exactly how I read it too. I was like, getting GTFO. Of course, we won't waste this chance, but is how we meant to cover the distance of the Vega Force 01 was originally going to fly as Coupe de Burst. That's the real head scratcher here, Nico Robin. According to my calculations, in all conventional wisdom, we're 100% guaranteed to crash and burn. Seriously? Guys, I finished loading the Coupe de Burst. See? We can take off towards the sea the second Zorro and the others get on board. If we don't make it, we'll have to improvise and rely on everyone's powers. Let's give it our all. This sure is a rowdy crew. Yep. They say miracle happens because guts triumphs over all. And I love that theory, even if I am a scientist. Edison, what are you doing? Well, make sure your ship reaches the ocean. Trust me. Projected damage is 78%. Ain't dying, not yet. All right, I'll show this panel right here. Terrible vortex is emanating. Oh, it's just sucking everything in. What power? It's sucking us in. We're not getting anywhere. Dang it! If you're so hungry, try chewing this bill. What did it get coated in though? What is that? Is it hockey? So the building hit him. He's beat. This is a real thrill. Charlie, you look like an old man. I'm out of food and power. Food. I want some of our food. What does this smell? Fermented shark is an emergency ration from Elbath. It may stink, but it's tasty. That hit the spot. So that hit him back to normal. The board is charging. Gear third. Nice. We haven't seen Gum Gum Red Rock. Nice. But his skin is very hard. Stratum entrance. Hey, hang on. What in the world? Who goes there? Oh no. Oh no. Northeast Coast. Who the heck is that? Punk Rackers, Levostratum. There's only one more minute, Stella. I know. This must be it. Seems fortune did not favor you this time, Vegapunk. Girl. Front and cover, issue spread. Somebody said, well, it ain't Zoro's teacher. I don't get it. Nice color spread. Zoro on a horse as a knight? Oh, it's Robin playing. That's pretty cool. Robin's playing chess. Zoro's the knight. Sanji's the knight. Bunch of choppers as the pawns. Usopp is an archer. Brook is Brook. That's pretty cool. And then Luffy is the king. What's her name is the queen. And she's super great. They have the best kazuchi cheese snacks around, all sorts of roasted sweet potatoes and kimchi too. All right, the world's largest brain, Punk Records. The mind of a genius. Probably safe to say that we've given people sufficient time. set up their video transponder snail. Getting nervous will be broadcasting to the entire world. Is this your true self, Vegapunk? Yeah, that seems like it. Then again, what is death to something like this? Punk Records, dang. It's got all of his brains in it. It's got his whole head in it. Is your consciousness even housed here? Indeed, this footage will eventually reach the entire world. I take pride in that connection, but sharing this is also a great burden. Syrup Village, wow. No way, you don't have one, Kaya? We thought you'd be the one person in the village who would. Do you realize how big video transponder snails are? It's rather large, larger than your average house pet. Allow me to fetch the tea. Dr. Vegapunk is a legend in the medical field too. I know all about it. As if, you big liar. Pinman Ninjin. You should take Dr. Vegapunk's research more seriously. Yeah, I just remember them as like onion, carrot, and pepper. Wasn't that their names? That was definitely their names. It'll be starting shortly. Twin Cape. The futuristic island of Baltimore, Vegapunk's hometown. You mean he was really born here? You betcha. He's Baltimore's pride and joy. Wasn't he responsible for the nightmare of Baltimore? No, that was Frankie. I heard he's turned himself into a ship now. Oh, God. How many years has it been now, Vegapunk? Birdie Kingdom, where Chopper studied. Yep. See, I told you that's where Kuma sent them. Seems it's about the island where Tanukichi is. The king of the modern science, but his smarts have also been used to make many weapons. Pirate Island in the New World. Quiet down, scallywags. It's vague. That Vega fellow is going to speak. So what? You crossed me earlier. I ain't letting that slide, so just listen to some old fossil, matey. Yo, what's up, Muhammad? How are you? I hope you're a One Piece fan. I'm on chapter 113, or 1113. 1113. I'm fine. Nice. Quiet down, you scallywags. To avoid copyright strike, I'm showing the panels now. Like sometimes I'm showing the panels, sometimes I'm taking them off. So that's why you don't see them right now. But the next big spread, I'll put it back on. Just because I don't want to get copyright strikes or anything like that. Because you know how they are. I'm sure you've heard of other YouTubers complaining about it. So err on the side of caution. This is Vegapunk, Attention World, an ordinary transponder snail. Yep, tricked you. That means this is no mere hiding place then. You wanted to fool me with a decoy. Curse you, Vegapunk. Hello there. Stella, we already had an introduction when we did the signal jacking part. I know that. Fine then, we'll get started. Without further ado, all right, let's hear it already. Who knows what's coming? Isn't that the Long Arm tribe? I think that's the Long Arm tribe, yeah. All right, what's up? Very important man is making an announcement. Just go back to bed, dear. I wonder who that is. I'm sure they might come in handy. This hasn't stopped me yet. Mars, what are you doing? My apologies, that wretched Vegapunk. He was much more cautious than we gave him credit for. Yeah, he's the world's smartest man. Like, what do you expect? There's currently no stopping the broadcast. It's impossible to determine how much he actually knows or what he intends to say now. Well, York told us he wished to carry the torch off the Oharian scholars. This won't be a repeat of Clover. He means to finish what O'Hara started. What was that flashback here? Who got shot here? Hold on. I don't remember who that is specifically. I feel like that's somebody on O'Hara, but I don't remember. Did you? It was a sweet girl crying out. Bonnie needs me. Vegapunk. What is that thing? Jewelry Bonnie. You will not surrender our military might to you. Get back, Bonnie. Out of the way. Frankie. Huh? If anyone's gonna pull off an impressive rescue of Bonnie, it'll be me. Dude, Sanji is so stupid. He's so dumb. Good lord. Oh, we're not gonna cut you slack just because you're senile. This is a pirate's fight, you geezer. He's so dumb. Sanji, what's that? I confess that it's starting. I've committed two grave sins. With pleasure, Kashi. Oh, they got him. Nice. The Giants got him. Stella, distorted future. What the heck? This is. Um, Give me a future. So her power is not really like the age fruit. It's more of like a distort. Like she can distort her body similar to how Nika can. You know what I mean? I believe that I'll soon be executed for my transgressions. So this message will be programmed to broadcast the second my heart stops beating. Oh, so he's dead. He can't be serious. What does that mean? He's already dead? He can't be. He was all over the papers just this morning. That's Duval, right? We haven't seen Duval in a long time. They said that he's being held hostage by the Straw Hats pirates. I refuse to accept this. You're lying. You can't just die. We just teamed up so we can surpass you. Oh yeah, Judge and Caesar. What's the big massive broadcast? Is he trying to kill print media? Yep. I want to make one thing clear, and I pray you understand this. Please do not assume that the ones who struck me down are evil. Regardless of who they seem to be, I do not intend to discuss right and wrong here. I wish he was like, yeah, but it was just completely turn them. I'm not qualified to judge such things, and I do not know nearly enough about him in any case. Step aside. I have no time to deal with vermin like you. That voice, I see. This is quite an audacious hypothesis. You must be Nico Robin, the woman Akainu through his fingers, that impotent fool. He's one of the five elders. All right, what are you talking? Protect Robin. Oh, it's freaking, it's free for all. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everyone's for them freaking selves. I hope the stream isn't as. It seems laggy when I share the screen. It just seems really laggy when I share the screen. So share the screen. Protect Robin. We'll keep you safe no matter what. Move, filthy insects. Dude, everyone. We got the cloud. I don't remember the cloud's name. Good lord, it's been so long I forgot the cloud's name. And then Brooke, Usopp, and Chopper. And Nami's like, Robin, you're coming with me. I'm sure what I'm about to say will be hard to accept. Some of you may think a madman or even an idiot. This is futile. There are far too many life forms in the vicinity of the laboratory. Didi, get out of my laboratory. Cannot sense any unique telepathic waves. Think. If this keeps up, they won't let me be a celestial dragon. I'm a Vegapunk too, so where would I put it? That said, it is still my duty to ensure that everyone's aware of this issue. Oh, okay, hold on. Perhaps we should consider destroying the power station to stop this. That is out of the question. The nearby marine ships and equipment aren't the only things we stand to lose in the blast. We would also be sacrificing our one and only means of replicating our success with the mother flame. I'll cut to the chase. Our world is going to sink into the ocean. So I wonder what he means by that, because that's going to be interesting. All right, what? A confession and a shocking prediction? Oh, just like in real life. Nice. Never gets old rewatching these chapters, and now we know how all blue is gonna come. That makes sense. Everything's gonna meet. The Wings of Icarus. I ask that you complete pilgrimage to Halloween and return the sword to Enma's shrine in the lake you see steed. Two of my current editors, the one I used to work with, all got married. What wonderful news. Congrats, everyone. That's sweet. Also, what happened to that sword that Luffy found in Wano at the beginning? The world's going to sink into the ocean? Does he realize what he's saying? Dr. Vegapunk. The town of Mockery, Mocktown. This guy's right. He's trying to panic everybody and take the world down with him. How the heck is the whole world meant to sink, Mr. Genius? If he was just talking about this city, I'd believe it in an instant. But the whole world, it'd take a lot more than rising tides to do that, right? Water prison, impel down, foo foo foo. This just gets better and better. Isn't your job to take care of the inmates, Magellan? What are you going to do if this prison completely gets flooded? You have a point. The sudden sea level rise earlier caused havoc with some cells, and that only was 1 meter. How many meters would it take for to cover the whole place? Most urban areas would be screwed if water levels just rose another 5 meters. Maybe we should all evacuate. We could always go somewhere high up. Oh yeah, you know what he's talking about. He's like, I'm going there. I'm gonna take my throne back. Dude, I love Doflamingo. I do find it interesting how the two of them are chatting with each other, though. Is it really going to happen? Sounds outlandish. Probably not, though. This is crazy talk, but the world's most acclaimed scientist is saying it. Even if it doesn't matter if it's true, it'll cause mass panic and chaos. Enough with the lies and madness, Vegapunk. Quickly eradicate the broadcast snail. No, snuff out every living thing you can sense. We can deal with the ramifications later. Did you really spill the beans on everything? Please humor me for a moment as I make a prediction. Assuming my sensor data is accurate, a few days from now, as I record this, an exponentially vicious earthquake will rock the entire planet. Don't tell me he's talking about today's earthquake. Oh, that's Juice Lady from what's it called? Uh, Big Mom's Islands. Didn't he die after this recording? Following this calamity, sea levels the world over will rise by 1 meter. That sea levels the world over will rise by 1 meter. So I'm guessing it's saying everything. Yo, Jason, what's going on, man? How are you? Is that's not laughable, Larry? Dude, how are you, man? How is it going? It is laughable, Larry. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. Ha 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 ha. You almost tricked me there, dude. How are you, man? That's why it's Jason. It's laughable, Larry. Dude, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I said it before you said it. Dude, how's it going? I decided to do like a freaking One Piece like catch up stream. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna dedicate my whole day to catching up. And so far, I'm having fun. I have like another hour left, hour and a half before I have to go eat. So um, that's about it though. But I am gonna stream on Twitch after dinner. We're gonna watch some stuff on Twitch. I'm definitely not streaming it on YouTube because it'll get shut down immediately. Following this calamity, sea levels around the world will rise by 1 meter. A number of islands will become uninhabitable. See, the only reason I'm not sharing my screen is because it like gets super laggy. Watch. See how I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Oh yeah, no, it definitely gets super laggy. I don't know how. I don't know if I should do that. Become uninhabitable. No way you actually saw it coming. Naturally, many beaches will also be completely uh, last time I was here, you were building it. Oh, you were here when I was building this PC? IQ sucks. The colors are stuck on blue and white because of the background of my computer. But overall, dude, this thing's a beast. It's got a screen on it. Like you can't see it, but there's a screen right here on it, which is pretty badass if you ask me. Now I love this thing. It's got Gojo down right there. You can see Gojo right there. See him? But yeah, no, I love this thing. And then my old PC's down there. I need to move it a little bit and then connect it to the old monitors as well. All right. If this doesn't come to pass, feel free to disregard the rest of this message. This is freaky how he was able to call it. Assuming, however, that these events have transpired, then please pay heed to what I have to say. The earthquake I just predicted cannot, strictly speaking, be considered a natural phenomenon. Vegapunk? Not another word. Yeah, he's pissed. They're pissed. Get out of here. I've always naively yearned for peace and prosperity. Oh, Robin saved all of them. Nice. She's fighting back now. Be gone. What happened to Chopper? All right. And that brought me to what proved to be my first grave sin. Mars, what is the status of the power station? I am seeing it now. We must preserve the contents of that room. I'm almost there. I was fixated on my dream of developing an everlasting energy source, hell-bent on driving the world to a bigger, brighter future. The mother flame. Oh, they're about to destroy it or they're going to try and save it. But I flew too close to the sun. So that's why the chapter is named The Wings of Icarus. We have to eradicate all life forms. We must be relentless. Not yet. I shouldn't get ahead of myself, though. It's no use. Nothing's working. In order to understand what is it, we didn't even phase it. Youch, that's hot. Yeah, everything's on fire. The world is heading. In order to understand where the world is heading, we must first address the past, specifically what happened between 900 and 800 years ago. Currently, a century-long period that most think of as a blank part of history. Oh, we're about to get to the Void Century now. Those miserable Marines, what are they doing? Hurry up and shut this cretin's mouth. Fittingly is known as the Void Century, since all information about it has either been erased or lost. And that is true for the most part, but there is one last key to unlocking the scraps and echoes from back then. Death is too good for him. Bring back his body, I'll tear him limb from limb. The Void Century, what's he talking about? The poneglyphs, these lowly stones dwelling in various quiet and calm lands all over the globe. Where was I? I was reading text, sorry. The text inscribed on them, once decoded, is our one and only method of glimpsing the unknown past. This dude laughing is Saul. Hey, did you know that way back when 20 kings teamed up to create the world? I wonder if this old timer knows about any of them. Who can say? What do you think? Despite this, any attempts to decipher the poneglyphs is considered taboo by the world government. And so I felt compelled to commit my second grave sin. I betrayed the government and studied this forbidden era myself. So we're learning the secrets of the history of the Void Century. I was fortunate enough to inherit several documents from a certain group of exceptional archaeologists that allowed me to decipher a number of poneglyphs. Zoro-san, Jinbei-san. I can hear Brooke yelling. I pursued the research as far as possible, and I have no regrets. History is a story after all. Whoa, the ground's moving. Look, are the clouds stretching? That must be what was talking about. That's right. With the edge of the clouds further out, we'll be able to leap right into the ocean. Straw Hats better make it. Don't you dare get caught by the government. And in truth, I only know a small fragment of this 100-year long tale. It wouldn't be right to leave you with baseless speculation, so I'll limit myself to the facts as I know them. The star of this story. All right, enough Straw Hat. It's pointless. Was born 900 years ago in a bountiful, advanced kingdom. This next move is gonna work. Just like the legendary sun god Nika from the fables of Elbaf, he too fought with a stretchy and elastic body. They called him Joy Boy. Stop it, you're cracking us up. He was the first man to take the seas. The first one to be called a pirate. So Joy Boy was the original pirate. Interesting. All right. The continental fragments. Dang, dude, we're powering through. I think I can finish in an hour. These chapters have been a little bit shorter. Oh, this one's gonna be a real short chapter. All right, yeah, we'll power through this one. Let's go. Continental fragments. Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 5. Getting a bento from Hiyori and Otoko. That's sweet, actually. Ato's recent concert at the National Stadium was incredible. The world-traveling pop princess keeps outdoing herself. Yeah, she's dope. She's really musically talented. The flower capital Wano. It's hard to believe this foreign transmission is reaching us. Now, you may be wondering how he came to be known as a pirate. Well, he became king of the pirates. Okay. Now you may be wondering, we found the snail in the castle among Orochi's possessions. So you were a pirate, Joy Boy, just like Luffy. You know of him, my lord? The jail cell at the G4 naval base. Joy Boy, who cares? I bet you could easily beat him. Right, Captain Kidd? Wait a second. Is that fake? Ex-fake Luffy, and he decided to become fake Captain Kidd? That's hilarious. The man's already dead. That's our captain. The only thing bigger than his confidence is his belly. Yeah, I'm clearly a million times tougher than this Joy Toy. It's Joy Boy, boss. You know what those Joy Toys do, though. Do bear in mind, I only have access to a handful of poneglyphs, but their combined narrative clearly chronicles the unbelievable history about a great war in the distant past. During that period, Joy Boy faced an enemy organization now known as the World Government. Isn't that us? Well, he did say he was a pirate. Back then, they were merely allied powers, a temporary coalition coexisting of 20 separate kingdoms. It can be assumed that an alliance was the only feasible way to oppose the formidable faction to which Joy Boy belonged. I'm afraid that the cause of this conflict still eludes me, so I do not presume to judge the morality of the combatants. I can, however, say that this war was a clash of two opposing ideologies. Earlier, I mentioned that Joy Boy was born into a fantastical civilization. Was it Zoe? No, it wasn't. One so advanced that it's hard to believe it existed over 900 years ago. The weapons that existed during this century-long struggle are far beyond our modern science. What's that peanut-headed fool saying? Oh, boss, you're making me hungry. Foxy, good lord. Such technology is baffling even to a genius as myself. He's so big headed. Okay. And therein lies our problem. Stussy, wheeze, wheeze. It's me, Edison. Lower the barrier and hightail it out of here. But I can't. What if something were to happen to Straw Hat Crew? I'm gonna be straight with you. There ain't no point in the barrier no more. Not when these monsters on the island who can ignore it. That is true. We've done all we can for them. I'm sure they'll make it somehow. How much longer, Jinbei? My apologies. We're almost there. There's nothing to apologize for. We were busy. Is that you, Zoro? You're gonna get it later. Now hurry up. They're moving their ships to blockade the northeast coast. I'll never forgive you if we get blasted out of the water after all this. It's a good point. Very good point. That's good to hear. I was worried Stella would never forgive me if I let them get caught. As if, now get your butt out of here. But I don't know what to do with myself. Now that Stella's gone, who am I meant to live for? I have no purpose. Ah, dude, live for yourself. Don't let him use his swords. This geezer can cut anything. Everybody's fighting. Since the living voices. Bunny, get down. Wow. Whose ship did he behead? Okay, I can't maintain distorted future for very long. The Void Century ended with Joy Boy's defeat. Oh, okay, that was a surprise. That makes sense, though. How much do you intend to save, Vegapunk? There are too many life forms up here. Did he just cut the island in half? He just pulled a law! Dude, look at this. Look at this. I know the stream might get choppy, but look at this nonsense. He literally just freaking pulled a law and cut the whole like top half of half. Hold on 1 second. This is aggravating. I'll be right back. Sorry. I don't tend to take. All right, we're back. All right. We'll take this off. Okay, so too many life forms up here, but the aftermath had grander consequences. Homeboy just freaking cut everything in half. The wake of the ancient conflict scarred the world, and those scars never healed. I hope these not the pacifists. Oh God, what were they called? Um, I literally just forgot the name of them. But the mini warlords, I hope they join Luffy's crew. We all know travel between islands can be excruciatingly difficult. The seas one must traverse are so vast and perilous. Most people are content to live and die in their place of birth, never experiencing any culture other than their own. Isn't that a bit obvious? Yeah, everyone knows the seas are dangerous. That is common knowledge to us now. But it wasn't like that 1,000 years ago. A cataclysmic ecological disaster occurred during the Void Century, and the ancient worlds was swallowed by the ocean. We are now living atop of the remnants, continental fragments of land masses that once were. Say what? Everyone's surprised. The world of millennia ago sleeps unseen at the bottom of the ocean. I know it is hard to believe on my word alone, but there were really multiple vast continents back then. This is insane. Hey Nojiko, where do you think you're going? The world is at stake. Fill me in later. I gotta check the tangerine orchard. Orchard. I don't know how to say that word. I've never known how to say that word. It's just one of those, speech impediment things. This change in the world helps explain how a century of history could be censored, a feat that seems nigh impossible, but makes sense when you consider the undeniable conclusion all the data points to. Within a mere century, the average sea level rose by a staggering 200 meters. Good lord, that's a lot. That's a lot in a straight line. A warship's only 60 meters tall. No wonder the old world disappeared. Hey, stop listening to this crap. We have work to do. The Seraphim, that's the word I was looking for earlier, and all those imprisoned Cypherpole agents were spotted falling out of the lab building. We've got to rescue them. Did you guys hear that? His tall tales keep getting taller. The old fart's lost his marble. What a joke. Sakura Kingdom, Chopper's hometown. Is that really possible? Even now, the world still finds a way to keep things interesting. You're saying something that tall would be submerged. That's awful. How many people died? The mountain is around 200 meters. That begs the question, how and why did a flood occur? Naturally, your first inclination might be to assume it was some kind of natural disaster. However, I can say for certain that it was no such thing. It was man-made calamity. You can't be serious. If this catastrophe was brought about by natural means, there would be records denoting early warning signs several centuries earlier. It was a severe world altering event. After all, but my research into meteorology, geology, ecology, and atmospheric science confirmed that there was no such natural buildup. I like how Vivi's like silencing Big News Morgan. Like that makes me happy. She's just like, shh. It's impossible for such a drastic change to happen spontaneously within the span of a mere 100 years, meaning the cause lies elsewhere. My suspicions were confirmed a few days ago when I analyzed the world's current sea levels. This will be hard to accept, but the disaster 800 years ago was caused by ancient weapon technology capable of sinking the world. So that's Pluton and the other ones. Yep. Um, and that very same emperor firepower evidently still exists, just waiting to be used again. In other words, the Great War, which ravaged the world during the Void Century, is still ongoing. The genius sheds light on the forgotten history. Catching up after falling behind a couple of chapters. Wow, One Piece's greatest piece of fiction out right now. Eh. Was that Miss Golden Week? Where's Miss Golden Week at? Where is she at? Oh, that's Miss Golden Week. Yeah, with the apple on her head. I didn't even catch that. I like how we're seeing everybody. Hey, I'm like only 7 chapters behind now. I can still power through this, even with that, um, even with having to grab the phone. Do you have any idea how tasty sablefish is? Last week I had sablefish sakyo sakyo sakyoyaki for 5 days in a row. Nice. Did you just say that there are world-sinking weapons? Truth too hard to swallow. Still out there somewhere? Yes. How can an 800-year-old war be ongoing? No one from back then is alive today. Well, why would a war rage on in total secrecy? Who's that? Who's that on the wall? I think that's got to be somebody we know right here. So that's interesting. But in all sincerity, Vagabond, in all sincerity, I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart that there is something else I must confess. Who's that? Oh, that's that guy. Okay, okay. He didn't look like that. My goal was to always create an energy source to fuel society's development. And while it remains unfinished, my research has culminated in the mother flame. Its power has many practical uses. I'm certain that one day this undying energy can be harnessed to ensure that the entire world lives in abundance. This breakthrough marred, however, a small fragment of the flame was stolen. Take full responsibility for this unfortunate event. The Cypherpole agents are stuck in the middle of the island. This is bad. They're completely surrounded by flames. That was quite the tremor. Any idea what's going on? What's happening, Edison? That spooked me too. The whole gosh darn, dude! I thought it was not English. The whole gosh darn basement came crashing down. Here with all the Cipher Pole agents in tow. Can't generate any more clouds for the Straw Hat crew. Came crashing down. How is that possible? Somebody cut the island in half. Another monstrous elder must be heading up. Stussy, get yourself out of there. Edison, is it okay if I let Kaku go free? Huh? I don't want him to suffer the consequences of this. Don't worry, I won't let him go after the Straw Hats. I don't think pursuing them will be his priority anyways. Yeah, well, he said he might they said he might die, so it didn't occur to me that they were your friends. Forgive me for making them turn on you. Despite being torn between both sides, you still rescued us. That inner conflict is proof of your humanity. Please do as you please. Just find a way to keep on living. Yes, sir. 2 weeks after the flame fragment was stolen, we observed an intense glow emanating from the kingdom of Lelucia. Lelucia? Lelucia. I later got news that the entire nation had mysteriously vanished without trace. So that's that weapon that they used. It was the Mother Flame. Before long, my equipment registered worldwide earthquakes I mentioned earlier. This might be my pride as a scientist talking, but I was certain of one fact. Why would somebody do that to that island? The Mother Flame could supply the immense energy needed to cause this tragedy. Tragedy. Lucy is gone? This is the first time we're hearing about this. Hurry up and confirm it. Yes, sir. My very own invention was used to power an ancient weapon. The motives and origin of the perpetrators are a mystery to me, but in the end, it all boils down to the hard truth. I'm an accessory to the act of mass murder. Can I express how remorseful I am for my own part in this, and I am truly sorry. But this proves my theory as plausible. The disaster that flooded the world was man-made. Vegapunk, it's not your fault. So then Pluton is Lord Momonosuke. Oh, Croco Boy, that's my boy. Once there were great 3 ancient weapons. It is said that Joy Boy attempted to ensure that they would be passed on to future generations. That begs the question, why hasn't the world sunk enough? why? Hasn't it been sunken enough? Such ambiguity makes it hard to brand one side just on the other evil. But the day of answers is coming. You're gonna choke, idiot. Oh yeah, he's just eating and eating and eating. Consider this a warning. When that time comes, everyone will fear the notion of a sunken world. The void century is still an enigma, but there are those who know what happened in its entirety. You're going to explain everything, Vegapunk? Everything? I'm referring to the former members of the Pirate King's crew. Pirates know. How? Why would the pirates know the world's secret? Isn't that dangerous? Hang on, how is that possible, Stella? How could he know more about me stealing the fragment? How could he have known about me stealing the fragment of the Mother Flame? Cut off my memory synchronization. It should have been impossible. Not only that, but I know for a fact you're a terrible liar and a lousy actor. You were genuinely surprised, right? York, this was all you're doing? You got news about Lewis and took readings? He's a genius. What does that mean? When the timeline doesn't add up, you must have known the government's plans. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done all this. You wouldn't have hidden the broadcast snail. Elders, I worked out where the broadcast snail is. Are you certain? Without a doubt, I'm a Vegapunk too. The snail is in the Fabrio stratum. The Iron Giant is guarding it. Nothing's working. Interesting. I'm sure they knew our entire lost story, so why? Why would they just fade away without telling a soul? Why didn't they act? Ray, haven't you had enough booze? You rarely get this wasted. I'm an old, washed up man now. Just like Vegapunk here, a blabbering old geezer who's already said too much. Don't be an ass and take it away from the youngsters. The thrill is theirs to seek now, right, Roger? That's pretty cool. Break next week. Those who knew the truth just laughed. Pell could tank Pluton easily. Yeah. They said he moves a simp. All right. We're catching up. 117. I think we got like 5 more. All right, we'll power through this pirate island. Ambition always fuels the hearts of the true warriors. What does that mean? There could be a bunch of treasure down there on the ocean floor. UP brain. It's not like the world is full of cities of gold. Yeah, it's all 200 meters deep. You'd be sea boost chow if you went looking. But ain't there ships that can dive? How the devil would we afford one of those? We'd have better luck trying to court some mermaids. I'd do anything to meet one. That's pretty funny. The Grand Line. What pirates are those? I can't tell. I guess it's just them. That was even before Noland's time. What an incredible story. Sounds romantic, doesn't it? Anyone else up for another diving expedition? Another. GS Navy General Hospital. Kobe Senpai, this might be about the One Piece. It really makes you think. I'm going to pass out. I'll write everything down later. It's just hard to keep up with all these thoughts racing through my head. I just saw the captain. His recovery is going well, but he wants his space. Hey, things are really coming to a head, aren't they, Prince? Yeah, sounds like we're going to get some hard to hear answers soon. It's our turn to step up. Is that X-Drake? Yeah, that is X-Drake. The New World, Tashigi. Where are you now, Smoker? I'm at the General Hospital. I realize I've been quite vague on this point. However, I can't add anything further other than pure speculation. Keep going. What did Roger leave behind? Well, he doesn't know what it is. Look at the barrier. Look, the barrier is lifting. What was that sound just now? It startled me. The clouds have stopped stretching. Don't worry, this is more than enough. We should be able to reach the sea in no time. Yeah, the only issue is that we'll be landing right on top of a fleet of ships. I've loaded the cola barrels. We can blast off at a moment's notice. Great, but Jinbei's still not here. We're close. We wound up chasing after a strange monster. This is no detour. There's no time for detours. Get over here now. Not taking a detour. The monster's heading right for you. Look sharp. There's something special about his presence. Up, an elder. So they knew who it was immediately. Fishman Jutsu. Katagrama. Two sword style. Sukhavati's bliss. Dude, that's Conqueror's Hockey versus Conqueror's Hockey right there. Hey, Zoro said he's going to be the #1 swordsman, so he's got to take down an elder. I don't know if he's going to take it right now, but Kitsu Blade. Gotcha. Zoro, launch the ship already. We'll jump on. There's no time to waste. Northeast coast of Egghead. Straw Hat's still not here. Hurry, we can't hold him back much longer. Oh. Sink that ancient ship. Remember, it's just one vessel, even if it does look like it came right out of a legend. We're here. Get ready to set sail. Our signal isn't getting through at all. Or isn't getting through all this. Luffy. There's no mistaking that loud voice of his. Excuse me. We're ready. We're here to get ready to set sail. That was him yelling through the fire. The captains, get the ship ready. Leave it us, Captain. Set sail, turn the ship, and let's get out of here. Don't let them get away. These pirates are from over 100 years ago. Don't be scared of the fossils like them. Yeah, okay. Shake them off. This is impossible. Fall back, get in the remaining ships in formation. Give it everything you've got. Talk about sloppy. You're all meant to be paragons of justice, remember? I feel like I wish Dory and Brocky would just use their like coordinated attack and then just wipe out the whole freaking fleet, you know? Because that's what they used for dang Kid. Don't settle for being another face in the crowd. Step up and be a star, Vice Admiral Bluegrass. Whoa, she punched a hole in the hull. I'm going to punch one in you. Yeah. Vice Admiral Doll. Her ferocity always sends shivers down my spine. Kashi, keep going. So what if they're freaking giants? What the? Wasn't that board just behind us a second ago? That's great. Now we got to worry about boarding the ship. You said it. It's high time we set sail. Where did he go, though? Oh, they're all about to turn on to this iron giant. The thing is going to get interrupted. The broadcast is going to get interrupted by the time we're about to see this last message. There's one for those who are all scattered across the world. Wait, is that? Yes, it is the very Iron Giant, which rampaged through Mary Joisie 200 years ago. There can be no doubt about that. Those of you who carry the letter D in your name. Luffy, Ace, Vice Admiral Garp. Teach was like, oh, yeah? We're talking about me now? Among you there is. Yep, told you. Freaking, dang it. That's enough. Vegapunk. Japanese, he gets cut off as he says mo. This could also be the start of an unknown word, or it could be the particle for also. Dang. What was he about to say? Did the signal get jammed? It's over. So what is the will of D? All right, so we're at 118 out of... So we got 118, 19, 20, 21. All right, we're going to power through this, dude. We got 4 more. Being free. Jump overboard. Is that a metal creature? It's going to sink the ship. Where did you go, Jewel Boy? I wanted our paths to cross. You were right here, Jewel Boy. How strange. How very strange. The heck was that? A giant boar? A mammoth? What's the deal with this crazy island? Did something go wrong? He was cut off mid sentence. What could have caused the broadcast termination? Now that I think about it, what could have killed a genius like Vegapunk in the first place? The military? Who's that with the scar? I can't tell. Is this Alabasta? Don't tell me someone's had him killed. Did he say he committed grave sins? But the government wouldn't just erase him, would they? No, no way. Remember what was happening before all this? Straw Hat Luffy was holding him hostage. This is obviously the work of those dastardly pirates. The world government would never kill off the world's greatest mind, even if he did break a few laws. So it was. Oh God, does he really believe it? And then Rebecca's like, "Oh, come on, York, York, what's up? How many of you Vegapunk survived? Vegapunks other than me?" I guess I just checked who's still interfacing with Punk Records. There's only two left. Lilith is still up on this stratum, and Atlas is down to the northeast coast. Shall we eliminate them? Yes. Punk Records appears to have been programmed to function and grow even after Stella's termination. We can benefit from it, though, York. The other two geniuses are nothing but loose ends. Is that whose ship is that? Ah, dude, that almost looked like Shanks's. Almost. You made it. Ooh, of course. So this is a giant ship. It's so huge. Where's Usopp? Isn't he here? What about Chopper? I'll chase them down. You turn them all into kids. There's no way that we can let them escape when we have this many battleships. Vice Admiral Dahl, Bonnie, that beep. The Giants are too tough. You're gonna be okay. It's so frustrating to be rendered helpless like this, but her ability is incredible. All right, Yuri, give me a hot water for letting me get away, huh? You look pretty beaten up, Kashi. Sanji here. We've successfully set off. Nami, how's it looking down there? We're right behind you. Straw Hat, I've been itching to see you again. That's sweet. It's a good reunion. We'll be able to launch into the ocean thanks to Edison, but we may need you guys to help us land safely. Of course, Nami's top priority. Yep, of course, the women. Even if you sink, nothing can stop me from rescuing you, ladies. Why not save everyone? Yeah, for real. I'll make sure the ship isn't damaged. Stop forgetting the rest of us. Something's coming from above the island. All right. Another elder. They're really coming after us now, huh? Oh my, you must be Straw Hat Luffy. The captain's warned me about your appetite. That's why I had a bunch of food ready. But I wasn't planning on serving all of this in one go. Sorry, I got to fill up now. Just cook some more later. You really like to eat, don't you? Protect the little people. So hot. Oh, the ship is on fire. Warn you guys hanging in there? Yeah. Put out the flames. We can't let the sails catch fire. Is that a bird monster? I owe you one. It's blistering. Thanks for having our back. Backs giants. Let's move Vegapunk and Father. They'll burn. I'll carry them. Guess there's no ignoring these monsters. They can fly. If they can fly, they can chase us to the ends of the world. Well, only one can fly, but the rest of them, I don't know. Plus, if they have devil fruits, they can't swim. Nobody's permitted to escape. It's another earthquake. All right, my belly's full. Let's go. That's not an earthquake. No way. Is what we heard true? Are the sea levels really still rising? This is bad. Bonnie. Again, I've got no idea who you're talking about. It's like a festive beat. We can't both dance around like this, you blockhead. Who's going to put out the fires? Come on, don't you want to blow these guys out of the water? I couldn't keep up with you in that form. Of course you can. I don't know how your powers work, but I'm sure you've got this. That's just how I look when I'm totally free. Distorted future. Give me a future where I'm totally free. Oh, okay. So we have freaking like Gear 5. Yeah, see, it's not an age fruit. It's like a distortion or like a, I don't know. swear I'll raise her well. Rest now, Ginny. Ginny. Since something amiss, we must hurry. There you are. So we have two Nika fruits, basically. Yeah, two Nikas. The heck are they? They become albino giants. Let's do this. So are we gonna take down at least one elder now? That's pretty cool. Chapter 1119, Emeth. Getting stoned by kids who resent Kaido. Oh. Got Sean Luffy on the Las Vegas Sphere. Hopefully someday I'll see it with my own eyes. Yes. Go Stussy, words that shroud the truth. You knew this would be my response, right? Friends don't make me laugh. I did respect you when you were a relentless associate, but nothing will stay away. Nothing will sway Lucci when he comes back. Kaku, I leave. This is going to be a blast. The Straw Hat's face, it's just like his bounty poster. Everyone's happy about two Nikas. She made a fast smile with her age powers. Fast smile? Fast. Smiley? I don't know. Don't get ahead of yourselves, guys. Nothing hurts these things, even if they're sliced or crushed. Push them into the water. Give it your all and hurl me at them full force then. That's why I want you to do that. Okay. So all we can do is throw you straight at it. Give it your all. You asked for it. We'll leave the bird to you guys then. We're gonna attack Luffy. Sometimes you fool put out the fire and sail, but you two were doing it earlier, Captain. All right, hurry while I've got a hold of it. Captain's orders are absolute, Bonnie-chan. John Hell, impactful, strong, giant, Nika, memories, right, punch. Youch, that hurts. Huh? It hurts? Of course it does. You guys are using hockey. Don't let up Bonnie-chan. Wait, does that mean Frankie's using hockey too? Oh, keep going till you've crushed the life out of him. What's wrong with you guys? They are literally like trying to hurt this man. Booming Dawn balloon. They should have sent him into the ocean. Why are we not utilizing the fact that these people drowned in the ocean? We only did it once, and that was with Jack. And then Law thought of it like, oh, let's sink the ships when he was going up against Blackbeard. All right, it's gone. I won't be back anytime soon. Let's get going, guys. What about Usopp and the others? They were meant to fly down and meet us here, but they're late. I'll go check. Sean, yes. York is mentoring us. Lilith, we're nothing of the sorts. That's right. Nothing of the sorts. That's why. Oh, the stuff's back. Oh, okay, got it. There's what's his name? Jellybean guy. I can't remember his name. Good lord. Not Dogtooth. What did they call? What is his actual name? I don't know. They called him Dogtooth at one point. Oh, it's back on. Cool. Elders, you just interrupted the transmission. And to those that have suffered for this, I can only pray my voice reaches you. Oh, so in other words, wait, who's that? Who's that in the treasure chest? Who's that with him? It's back on. Was it a bad signal? Carelessly inherited aspect. So it kept going. Dang it. Nothing of the sort. So we didn't get to learn about the freaking Will of D. That's annoying. The snail's memory circuit is still intact. You have to destroy it directly if you want to shut it down for good. I can only pray my voice reaches you. What the rain? Is this Was that an explosion? No. It's people. It's a bunch of cipher pool agents and a bunch of debris. They're falling out of the sky. Catch them, they'll die. Why are we saving them? The Seraphim are here too. Those we gotta save. Look, old timers, that monster's spitting them out. It's like a fountain. It's coming for us. We gotta hurry and get some distance. It's just gonna suck us in. Move it. Dang it, after all the progress we made, he's pulling us back. Furl the sails and use oars instead. Again, why don't they use their freaking attack and shove it down the dude's throat? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Okay. Giant white monster and raining cipher pool agents. Even dreams aren't this wild. That is true. Dreams are weird. Dang it, the boar's heading right for you. Look out. His skin is really tough. It's going to smash the ship. We got to run. How is he on? Can he fly? Is he above the water? Is he in the water? Dude, I'm so mad we didn't get to learn. Bonnie-chan, I can't hold it. Being free is too tiring. That makes sense, but I don't know what she did other than push him. He's going to smash the ship. We got to run. Listen up, Emeth. The time is at hand. The time? What the heck is that? Robot. So cool. Atlas. I got a Rayquaza summon slider kit. I've already sampled the cold noodles. It serves something this elegant can't slide under the radar. I want one. I love noodles, dude. 26 years ago at Punk Hazard, I implore you, Vegapunk, please aid us in our research. It is imperative that we study the Void Century. The world's history can't remain shrouded in darkness. Ah, so we're getting more flashback stuff. I'm sorry, darkness. Oh, what is that behind him? Our research requires expertise in numerous fields. There's a dragon from Punk Hazard. I work for the government now. I can't afford to leak my findings. How many times have they caught you anyways? Open your eyes. Can't you see why they're letting you go free? They're hoping to flush out your allies. Stand down. Let the past remain shrouded. You won't find the answer to good and evil in a bunch of old stories. Once I knew someone who carried a D in their name. He was killed right in front of me. We grew up together. He was my big brother. My real name is Kayoma. I'm not even know how to pronounce that. We were only friends. On that day, I lied to save myself. Tell me, how am I meant to accept a world where you can just die with having the wrong name? History will only continue to be suppressed, and the people will never know. I'll forget about what you just told me, but I'm afraid I can't help you. Do your best to stay safe. Vegapunk. I guess that makes sense. His name is Clover because look at his face. Just wait. I'll solve this puzzle, and when I do, you won't be able to ignore them. 22 years ago. Foaming. Dehydrated. Did you hear the news from the West Blue? O'Hara came face to face with the Buster Call. Take a look at the biggest massacre ever. They finally got that archaeologist Clover. Looks like some brat survived. He must have had a chance to escape. Clover. That was his buddy. He chose death. Was passing on your research that important? Yes. You fools, did you really expect someone to be curious enough to follow your footsteps after this? Yes, it's going to be you. Someone once told me that the voices of the past call out to you. History is written by the victors. Oh, there's Zeph. Dude, the end game is near, honestly. The words of the vanquished are usually cast onto deep dark ocean. That being said, the truth can still come to light if the oppressed carry on their backs and endure. Hey, what are you doing? For my hurry and blast off. For my part, leaving this to the world. I left all my treasure in one piece. It's no good. We can't. The ship can only fly for a kilometer. That's it. 1,000 meters. I thought it was more than that. All right. The wind's blowing north, and that's reducing our lift. Any further jolts will make us fall short of our projected landing zone. According to my calculations, if we miss the ocean, our damages will be critical, and we have to get rid of them first. Is that giant Atlas? Who did she punch? Lilith? What? Okay, hold on. Take off. I'll make sure you leave it in one piece. What are you talking about? Lilith's axis has been severed. Atlas is the only one left. Wait, what happened here? So Atlas. I'll leave her in your hands. Take off. I'll make sure you make it in one piece. Oh, okay. What are you talking about? Lilith's axis has been severed. Atlas is the only one left. Okay, got you. Take Lilith inside, Zoro. Got it. Atlas, you've got to explain. Let's go. Jinbei. We'd regret it if we hesitated now. Do it, Brooke. Right away, Zoro. Coop. D. Whose arm got cut off? Oh, her arm. Burst. We haven't seen that in a while. Very long time. This broadcast of mine, Vice Admiral Houndsir, what is this? I'm praying that this message gets transmitted safely. There's a snake, a boar, a bird, and now a robot. Where did these giant creatures come from? I honestly don't have the faintest idea. It's the huge an iron giant. Joy Boy, I'm happy we meet again. Over here. I realized it would be foolish to blindly trust in a one-sided account of a 900-year-old battle. I came like before. Your enemy is my enemy. I'm glad I can fight for you again, Joy Boy. You can talk? That's cool. I will protect you. We must pound them to dust. From danger. I will protect you from danger, Joy Boy. It seems like Vegapunk's speech is all but over. Again, we didn't get to learn about the freaking Will of D, and I'm pissed off. Hey Straw, is he a friend? Not really. He was saying something about protecting some guy called Joy Boy. Who even is that? It talked? We didn't hear a thing. Enough chit chat. Shoot. We can't let them get away. I think we should be able to scrutinize and learn about the past from every perspective possible. I only wish I had more time. But there are those who cannot be stopped. It's ready to fire. What's going to come out? It's going to be a punch. Watch out, robot. Uh-oh. Oh, it got half eaten. Peter, crush them where they stand. Whoa, robot. Seems like the last 900 years have rendered those weapons inoperable. End this transmission once and for all. I will not let you escape. Bonnie, Kuma. Huh? That's the Sunny. Hold on tight. We're going down. Sugar, we're going down swinging. That's what's going to get me copyright claimed. There you go. We're gonna make it. So you mean to make a grand sacrifice of yourself? I'm just lending a hand. Kaboom! That's the Sunny. We're gonna make it. 25 years ago, the pirate Goldie Roger achieved the unprecedented by circumnavigating the globe. It only worked out because of you, right, Atlas? I've no doubt they heard the whole thing. Atlas's signal is gone. It's finally happened. I'm the last Vegapunk. We have let you say far too much, Stella. No, not quite. Indeed, this is the end. Yeah, look, half of his head is missing, or that's just his transformation back. Oh my, I really have rusted away. This is the time you spoke of, right, Joe Boy? Can I use it? They must have heard the voices from the past, from the purest source possible. I am confident you all have come to the same conclusion at this point, and I anticipate that that is what will ultimately determine how things transpire in the future. What is that thing? Did he say Goldie? Who said that? Yeah, Goldie Roger. Are those prisoners? Yeah. Cover and color spread next issue. Visionary visions of the future. All right, 2 more chapters, and then it's dinner time. It's been so long since I last saw Summers live. They always help me laugh off my stress when I watch their comedy routines. We got a seductive Nami and ice cream. Robin's best girl though. Watch out for those claws. We can't let them get away. The clash comes to a head. A heed. They're poisonous. Do not touch them. Yeah, nothing good can come from touching that. What an intense attack. You still won't stay down. Oh, she's back to Nika form? Bonnie. That's it, Bonnie. You've got this. She's just wheezing, though. She's dying. Day of Awakening is coming where all the pressing secrets of the Void Century will be uncovered. We know the weapons technology that sank the world's continents. Is still in use. That power out there. Is that Skypea? Yep. With those with rare and unique racial ancestry are relentlessly persecuted and slaughtered today due to some mysterious quirk of history. You a Buccaneer? What makes my blood so special? I'm talking about the distant past. Back then, there was a kingdom of gods up there. You're a Lunarian. The world government is offering 100 million berries for any information on them. Look, she's got 3 eyes. Nika, you're mine. You are but a parrot mimicking what you do not comprehend. Enough. All right. You can either live a slave or die. Nothing else can be tolerated for someone of your ilk. That is what the tides of time have decided. How dare you? All those things you did. I wanted to be a hero, someone who could save people. Real heroes too. All I ever wanted was for the 3 of us to live in one place. Being alone for so long has made me want to die, but I kept going. I owe everything to those 2. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm so glad you were born. They blessed me in so many ways. What you did to Mom, your mother ended up being part of my drug experiments. How dare you call yourself a god? Real gods do exist. Bonnie, say hi to Mommy. Liberating. There's gonna be liberating bells of freedom. Oh, liberating Nika punch, and he does his Gatling. There will be reckoning on those days. Answers will come. You must be on guard to protect yourself. No matter what happens, I have faith in humanity's capacity for wisdom. I have faith in science. A new age is heralded 2 years since Weber's death. Oh, Roger died 2 years ago. I didn't know what GER was. A new age is heralded by the passing of old legends. Is he knocked out? There are certain individuals who can't be oppressed. I feel bad for Bonnie. She's bawling, dude. We really sent him flying, Bonnie. Good job. Is that Kuma smiling? Is he trying to smile? Is he able to smile? I wonder if he lands in the water and can't and drowns. Look, that's your ship, isn't it? We're gonna die. We're gonna fall and die. Somebody save us. Come on, you guys know better than that. That's dude. You guys have done that before. The closest to the truth. A coincidence, or did Roger set all of this in motion? My treasure. It's yours to find. It's everything is right where I left it, in one piece. Rayson, you'll catch a cold. He's out. All right, Vegapunk. This is. I like where this is going. Emperor Blackbeard's lair, Pirate Island, Nachinosu. Emperor Red Hair Shank's pirate ship, or the Red Force. Isn't the Commodore back yet? I can't wait much longer. Boss, you're drinking too much. Shut up. I ain't drinking. That's funny. Chairman Buggy, there's no doubting your greatness now. Huh? You've always exceeded our expectations. Huh? Dude, Mihawk and Crocodile hate dude, they hate it. It gets under their skin so bad. There's so much more to your dream than I thought. Oh god, did you know they loathe it. There's no way we'll just stand by at first. Let's go find it at first. Who will protect the common folk then? You dolts. There's no stopping this now. The fate of the world will be decided by whoever finds it. It all depends on who finds the One Piece. Look at the little tie-in. Well, we all know it's either going to be Shanks or Luffy. Well, the war is going to be really what it is. We've got the Marines. We've got Imsama. I don't know who that is. Who's that? Is that him? No. Look, hold on. Who was this? Who are these chapters? Hold on. I got to figure out who. All right, Shanks, Luffy, Blackbeard, Buggy, which I him. Okay, you knew. I don't know who this sword person is. That's Dragon. That's him. That's Kobe, obviously. Sabo, Kuzan. That's Homeboy's grandfather. I don't know who that is with the sword. That's interesting. I can't remember at least. Oh, we caught up? 121. Oh, dude, I'm caught up. That was 121. We're done. Nice. View all chapters? Yeah. DBB and Flow of the Angels. God, I didn't realize I caught up. All right, well, it's dinner time soon. He smiled. Today, there are certain individuals who can't be oppressed. This is one of the most satisfying single pages of any manga ever. It makes it look like Saturn got killed. It would have happened. It would have been if it happened a few months ago. Because you want them to beat a Gorosei member in 3 chapters. I mean, yeah, no, that's a good thumbnail. I'm going to copy this image, paste it here, and you know I'm sure as heck going to well, hold on. Let me delete it. Let me paste it again. Mark it as spoiler. That's gonna be my thumbnail. But anyways, yeah, dude, we're freaking caught up. That was a lot. That was a lot. I need to watch some videos to kind of catch back up and like make sure I didn't miss anything because dude, that was so much freaking content to take in. Um, so yeah, there's that. I'm starving again, and then I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then we'll go eat dinner and then stream on Twitch. Oh goodness! So next week, well, I guess we had a break because it was like what 5 days ago, and it said next we'll be on break next week. So I guess whenever the next chapter comes out, I will read again. But until then, thank you guys for tuning in, hanging out, and watching along. I appreciate everyone who joined. Laughable Larry, Muhammad, Jessica, the Don Tanimal himself, all you guys. Appreciate everyone. And I will be streaming in a couple of hours on Twitch for a couple of hours. And then I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys again. And we'll see you next time. Bye.